everyone, my name is Junon. I have a health science background, and I'm the author of the book Truth and Empathy, How to Find Your Soulmate. And I'll put a link to the book below. This video is about the romantic compatibility between ENFJs and ENFJs. I think that most people have asked themselves at some point, who is the best match with another person? And we can look at different characteristics, but I think that MBTI is a good starting point. So if people have watched most of my videos, I usually advocate that like attract like. So an ENFJ and an ENFJ pairing should be ideal, for them. So let's look at what they have in common. Obviously, they are both intuitive feelers, which means that these are people who come from the heart, so they are very right brain dominant. The other aspect also is that they use their intuition, so they're not looking at the facts just by the five senses. They're looking at a deeper meaning. So these are people who are very affectionate and kind. These are people who really want to bond with others. So if you look at their function second, is that they have extroverted feeling as their first function. So you'll see that they are willing to sacrifice the truth, it is their introverted intuition, their second function, to get along with others. So if they are in a relationship with another ENFJ, it means that they really will feel that this bond is strong. So they are obviously a judger, so it means that they're reliable, reachable, hardworking, and again, they put more emphasis in in terms of their relationship in general, especially their romantic relationship, than, let's say, career or money. So for them, success in life has to do with how well connected they are with their loved ones. So on the downside is that since they have introverted thinking as their fourth function, it means that if we have an ENFJ pairing, is that they are vulnerable to not using logic to make certain decisions. So they might put themselves in situations where they're exploited. But I don't think they would actually do that between the two of them. But also is that they might not bring forth maybe situations or wanting to resolve things logically. So these are people, especially if they're nervous or they're emotional, might not be able to sit down and evaluate a situation logically. So that may be an issue. The other aspect is that because the ENFJs want so much to bond, is that they may stay in relationships that are unfulfilling for much longer than they should be. So obviously, if it's an ENFJ pairing, means that they should be fine, because obviously they're ideal, because in terms of meeting each other's needs, it won't be difficult. The other aspect is that I think they're going to fare really well in terms of logistics, so they're going to be on time. They won't have any issues with money, because they tend to be really good in terms of saving for a rainy day. So in other words, besides, I said, the ENFJ pairing, the next best pairing in terms of relationships in general would be the ENFJ. The other aspect also is that when it comes to the ENFJ, they're not very good in math and science, so they won't have, let's say, the pressure if they were with an ENFJ. The ENFJ would not be fulfilled in terms of intellectual stimulation, but when it comes to the ENFJ, it's fine, because this is not what they put a lot of emphasis on. So in other words, I would say that the ENFJ pairing would be pretty good. I mean, they come from the heart, as I said, and people who are very right brain dominant tend to fare pretty well when it comes to their relationships in general, and especially when it comes to romantic relationships. So they'll probably be very romantic and kind and warm. There's people who like a lot of physical affection. So I think that would be a pairing that would be actually pretty fulfilling. So let me know if you agree or disagree with this ENFJ romantic compatibility by commenting below. If you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, please click on the like button, subscribe to my channel, and we will talk soon.